And some of the things I'd be like, oh, why do they do that? Like, why they act like that? Like, oh, why they just can't be right? Why they just can't act right? So, hey loves, it's your girl Cheska, bringing you fashion, love, lifestyle, travel, and more. Stay tuned. Guys, it's your girl Cheska back at it again with another video. You already know you're one and only every Sundays and Wednesdays. I am here. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave your comments below, and just stay tuned to the whole video. So we're gonna get right into this video. I've been in this game, you know, long enough, and you just start picking up things with different men and guys that you encounter, and some of the things I'd be like, oh, why do they do that? Like, why they act like that? Like, oh. So I'm gonna be going over 11 things that I dislike that they do, that I've noticed that men do, or just certain things about them that I just don't like. Leave your comments on if you feel the same way and if any of these you don't like as well. All right, so number one, this is like my biggest pet peeve with a guy: not being consistent. When I tell you consistency is the key for me, consistency is the key. Like, say in a week you text me good morning every day and you text me good night every night, or you check on me during the day. Now I'm gonna expect you to continue to be just like that, because that's what you're showing me. Now if you don't show me that, then I'm not gonna expect to constantly talk to you, because you didn't show me that you're a person who is consistent or who likes to text or communicate often. And when you're not consistent with communication or with your actions, then it's a wrap. I'm over you, like so over you. That is like honestly a deal breaker for me. Like, do you guys feel the same way? Before the quarantine, like, guys that, you know, that I've dated or had interest in will constantly be like, oh, sorry, I was busy, or I'm busy, or I don't have time. I'd be like, you're not even the president. How are you this busy? Like, I don't get it. Like, what are you doing, honestly? And I just feel like they just say it just so that they won't hurt your feelings or whatever. But I feel like a guy's gonna make time for what they want to make time for, and if they don't make time for you, it's obvious that it's not even worth investing your time, energy into this person. Number 3, I would say, is a person who is not ambitious and gives up easily. I feel like being ambitious is very important, because that's how I am. So I would want to be with a partner or date someone who is pretty similar, like with a hustler mentality. Like, and I feel like, and nobody wants to be the girl who's constantly to keep pushing a guy and pushing a guy and pushing a guy, like to motivate you and all this other stuff. Like, he gotta have it in himself, and if you don't got that ambitious in his blood, then it ain't gonna work either. Bye bye. I would say another pet peeve of mine would be like a man who cannot express themselves. Like, be real with me. If this is how you feel, be real with me. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what's on your mind. Like, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just hide your feelings or hide your emotions and then start acting funny, because that's what they do. Like, they'll act funny, and then you're gonna be acting like, what's up? Like, is everything okay? Like, what's wrong? And they'd be like, nothing's wrong. I'm not gonna look at you less of a man because you're communicating with me. Like, I'm actually going to have more respect for you, because you are opening up to me, you are expressing yourself to me, you are keeping it real with me. Don't protect my feelings. Be real with me. We're too, especially at this age, we're too grown for all of that. When they randomly hit you up, I haven't talked to you in like months, maybe years. Why am I getting these random messages and calls like, oh hey, I miss you, oh hey, how are you doing? Like, how did I just randomly pop up in your head? So yeah, now I'm feeling like you're just bored, or the girl that you wanted attention from ain't giving you attention. So now I feel like you're just going through your list and just like randomly picking people and see who gets your attention. Like, don't do that. That's just so whack. Like, and then when they do hit you up, like if you guys didn't end on a good term, they act as if nothing ever happened. Like, I swear, sometimes the things that they do and how they move is just hilarious. Like, but they don't know that we're 20 steps ahead of you, boo boo. Like, we're so ahead of you. So don't go there. Number 6 would be, I don't like a guy who's like so flashy and likes to show off. And half the time the guys that do are flashy and like to show off, they really have nothing to show for any of those stuff. Like, I'm not impressed by what type of car you have, how much jewelry you have, how much money you have in your bank account, the latest clothes or the latest shoes and sneakers you have. I'm not really impressed by that. Maybe when I was younger, yeah, but at this age, 30s, like, I'm really not impressed by stuff like that. It's more of, you know, your consistency and how you treat me, how you respect me, you know, if you're a genuine person, like stuff like that really impresses me. So being flashy and showing off the things that you have, like, so number 7 would be not being punctual with your time. Like, if I tell you, hey, I'm gonna be off at work at 5:30, can you please come get me, and you don't get there till like 6:30, or even if we're going on a date and I'd be like, hey, let's meet up at the spot at like 7 o'clock, and you don't get there till like 7:30, 7:45, like, honestly, like, you're running my patience very, very low. Like, and not only that, like, I'm a woman and I should be the one taking longer. I would make sure that I get ready like enough time in advance so that you won't be waiting there. But why am I waiting for you? Oh, this one. When a guy thinks that a woman should do everything, she should clean, she should be the one cooking, she should be the one taking care of all the stuff in the household. I feel like nowadays, honestly, in some ways, me and you are on the same platform. It's just that you're a man, I'm a woman. You should be able to know how to cook. You should be able to know how to clean. You should be able to know how to do these things. And if we're going to be dating or in a relationship together or marriage or whatever it is, then you got to be doing it as well. There's no, oh, a woman should do this, a man should do this, a woman. No, like, we're both going to be doing it equally because we both have interest in each other. So we both have to help out. There's no such thing as I should be cleaning up after you and I should be doing everything because I'm a woman. No. Number 9, one of my biggest pet peeves as well is a stingy, cheap man. Now, I'm not saying you got to have $1 million to be with me. You do not. But to be cheap and stingy with me, like, I don't like that, because I wouldn't be like that with you. Now, I understand, like, if you were open and you told me, like, hey, you know, right now I really don't got it like that, whatever the case is, then cool, I can understand. You don't have to have a lot of money to please a woman nowadays. There's a lot of creative things that men can do that you don't have to spend a lot of money. Like, having a picnic doesn't cost that much, you know, going out for ice cream or taking a walk across the bridge, stuff like that. Like, you don't have to have $1 million. I mean, it's just honestly really the thought. But if you don't do anything at all, then yeah, that's a whole different story. One thing I noticed too with men is when they blame their childhood for how they are now. I just hate when they blame on, oh, my father wasn't there for my mother, and and so, oh, okay, so this is why you cheat on women? Is this why you play women out all the time? Like, your father shouldn't be to blame of that. You're your own man. Like, man the hell up, get over it, pull your skirt down, and get it together. The last thing is when they blow up, they just forget, like, that you helped them get there. So for myself, that when I'm with someone and you have a passion, I'm going to push you, motivate you. I feel like even if you are together or not together, like, they seem to forget that, damn, you know, like, she really did help me. Now I'm not saying that he gotta praise me or whatever the case is, but damn, can I get like a little thank you? Can I get some type of recognition? Like, because at the end of the day, like, I didn't have to do that, you know what I'm saying? But because I care for you and have love for you, you know, it was only right for me to push and motivate you. Some of them just act as if like you ain't helped them, you didn't do nothing, and they're doing their thing and they forget about you, and life just goes on with them. And to me, that's just like messed up. And trust and believe, I didn't see this, especially for the guys that I'm not dating right now, that I used to date. A lot of them are doing so much better in their lives. They're traveling, they're doing all these things that they said that they couldn't do, they wouldn't do. And you know, I pushed them and motivate them, and now they're doing all these great things, and it's like, you're just forgotten. That's it. But it is what it is. I wish them the best, and you know, life goes on. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the 11 pet peeves that I have with men. Maybe I'll make a video of what I do like that they do, but there's more pet peeves at this time. So definitely leave your comments below on which ones you agree with, if you have any other ones that you don't like as well, because I know I probably missed a lot of them. But definitely leave your comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to, till next time, thank you guys so much. Bye.